Hey guys.
Alright, as promised, we're back to do a second video on this Monday doubleheader. This is Sense of Fear with the song Retaliation. We've done these guys on the channel before. They reached out to us again. They have a new video, new song. They asked us if we would check it out, to which I said gladly. And we're a little bit late. This has been out for a while. But you know what they say, better late than never.
Yeah.
Never late is better. Alright, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's do it up. Let's hit it. All right. Okay, on this one, I don't care if people call me rude or not. I gotta go first because we've done this bet on the channel before. I don't know if you guys remember the song. If you're not, there's gonna be a link at the end of this video in the credits, and you guys can click on that and go check out that reaction that we did for the first time ever that we check out this band. Now, I don't remember the song per se because it wasn't, I know I didn't like it. It wasn't memorable to me, but I remember what I didn't like about it. Like, it's funny, I don't remember anything about the song, but I remember why I didn't like it.
Okay.
Because that stayed with me. I remember the song from the perspective that the lead singer and the song didn't go together. The song musically was amazing, but when he starts singing, I was like,
felt off.
It was off. Like his style, his vocals didn't match what I was listening to. It was almost like somebody recorded the voice in one place and the sound in the other, and there's like, oh, let's just try to see what these two together. It was completely off. The vocals, I'm not saying they were off tempo. They just didn't, the style of the vocals didn't
match the style of the song.
Yeah, imagine listening to Cannibal Corpse with Bruce Dickinson on vocals. Like, you know what I mean? Like, both of them are great, but not together. Yeah. Like, each one of them in their own room, in their own space, right? So, I don't remember shit all about the song, but I remember that those two things didn't go well together. And I remember saying that the music was amazing, but the moment he started singing, he ruined the track. I remember all of that. It's incredible that I remember all the negatives, but I don't remember anything else about that song. So I want to start off by saying that was my first ever impression, first time listening to this band. That was the impression then. And if I remember correctly, you agreed with me back then. You also felt like his voice didn't match the style of the song, even though the music sounded great. The two just didn't go well. The two didn't go well together. So when the band reached out to me and asked me, hey, we have a new track, we have a new video, would you guys check it out? The first thing that my mind went to was to the only thing that I remember about them, which was me not liking how these two things were working together. And I'm like, you guys still have the same lead singer, right? All right, this should be interesting. Or, I felt like I wanted to check them out because I'm not a fan of just like completely disposing of a band after one song.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, you know what? Let's check out these guys again. Let's give them another spin. Let's see what they can do. Because I know musically, they could do it.
Musically, they're very talented.
But I was just was waiting to see is how are the vocals going to play into this?
Are they going to be very away, like
because once again,
away, or are they going to melt in perfect?
Because even in the other video, it's not like I didn't like the vocalist. I like the vocals. He just didn't fit for that song.
Yeah.
If he was singing in another song from another band with another style, it would have been perfect.
I know what you're saying.
It was like, you know what I mean? They needed a different singer or they needed a different sound. It's either one or the other because the way it is together, it just wasn't working. At least not to me. So anyways, so when they asked us to check this video, I was a little bit on the edge, but I was like, you know what? Fuck, let's give these guys another spin. Let's see what happens. The song starts and I'm like, this is in my wheelhouse. This thrash sound, this thrash guitar riff.
Yeah.
We're already starting... We're already off to the races as far as I'm concerned. I just hope that this is not going to be one of those songs. I'm thinking, this is my brain as the song is going. I'm just hoping that this is not going to be one of those songs that I hope it becomes an instrumental. Because I like the music so much. I just don't want anybody to come in and absolutely ruin the track for me. And I love that thrash riff, that chugginess, really thick sound. The toning on the guitar is phenomenal. I really like that thick thrash sound. Like it just has a lot of life. I really like the video. The other one, I think they were like either in an old house or in a tunnel or something like that. But this one was perfect, just like them. The angles were perfect. For the drummer, you could see like everything really cool. But I was still on the edge. I'm like, what's going to happen when the vocalist comes in? And he came in and I was like, fuck.
It's working.
It's working.
I was thinking the same thing. Because I heard his first thing and I'm like, this works. Yeah, I thought over time because when he started off, I'm like, this sounds pretty good. Like
because he has energy.
He has a good energy to him, and it sounds good. And I need to listen to a little bit more to see if he's able to pull it completely off. It's not just this one little part here. But then even the parts where it was kind of like the slowing down parts where the guitar one thing, he's singing and all that, and even those parts where it's kind of like stepping down, he was still on it. It wasn't like he was going away from the song. It was still there. He didn't have graspiness anymore in his vocals. It was more clean, and I liked that.
Especially in the chorus, I felt it was more direct because he was like almost like chopping.
That's what I'm saying. More of those,
and he was going exactly where the music was going. Yeah, I like that though.
He was always on it, and even though it didn't have like the graspiness that like minimal graspiness that the other like the verses had, it was still
Super cool.
working.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, okay, yeah, this is fully.
The only thing I would say that I wasn't a huge fan of was having the harsh vocals backing up the clean vocals. I like the harsh vocals when they come by themselves, that one section there, that bridge there where it's just like the harsher vocals. But when he's singing with clean vocals and you have the harsh vocals backing it up, like I felt like he didn't need it. He didn't need it.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt the song, but if it wasn't there, I wouldn't have been mad either. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I felt like his voice really worked well with the tempo that the song had. And if the song turned left, he went right. Like, he was.
That's what
he
it
was
kind
in
of
the,
felt like it was doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was in the pocket there with the track going back and forth. And I felt like his voice. I'm not sure if them as a band sat down and said, okay, this is who we have. I'm in soccer, or football, depending on which continent you live in. I'm a big fan of you coaching to your strengths. So not trying to fit the team that you have into the style that you want to play, but rather look at who you have and play to their strengths, to their style, so you can get the most out of everybody. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you have 3 defending, holding mids and only 1 attacking mid, you have to play a more conservative style because that's what you have,
that's
right?
what you've built.
Play for your strength. Oh, sometimes you acquire a team, you move into a new team, you know what I mean? Like, play to your strengths. I'm just a big fan of that. So I don't know if they had that conscious effort of saying, okay, this is who we have as our vocalist. He's great, but the sound that we were making not necessarily matches the voice that he has. Let's create something that we can be strong at, but also enhances his strengths.
Building it around him.
And this song to me is that. This song is
They
amazing.
built a song around him. Yeah.
Fuck, dude. If I was at a venue today and these guys came on stage and they played this, I would be like, fucking yeah, right, fucking yeah. It's hyped.
It is.
It's fucking hyped.
And he has a good voice. He has very powerful voice.
Yeah, and in that chorus when he's, like I said, it feels like he's cutting. Dun, 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 dun.
But he's always on
Dun,
point.
dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Love it. And I'm glad we give it another spin.
I'm glad too.
I'm glad we give these guys another spin. So kudos to you guys for putting out something as fun to listen to as this was. So thanks for reaching out and thanks for putting up with our BS, because I mean we were not very kind in the last video, and
they had the balls to the hey, come on, one more try.
I'm friends with the guitar player, so I hope that my comments in the last video didn't hurt our friendship.
Yeah.
But obviously it didn't, because he reached out again and asked us if we would check out this one. And I gotta say, guys,
They stepped up.
You guys did it. This is the sound. This is the sound. Now this you have me on board now. You have me on board. The last one, it felt like 2 different worlds coming together, and it just wasn't working. It just wasn't working. All right, guys, this is it for this Monday doubleheader. Come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.